Hello, hello, hello. It's Jeanette Hill again. We're coming in. We're going to do a replay of the first episode of No Ordinary Days. This is a story about a family that's facing a faith crisis because of mental illness. And you're going to see mental illness portrayed from several different aspects. So, this is episode 1. We'll be back on September the 7th with Monday Magic for episode 2. But in the meantime, if you can go out there and subscribe to our channel, JW Hill Productions LLC on YouTube, they'll make sure that you know when things are happening. So right now we're going to get started with No Ordinary Days.
Man, Mom, I almost had to dirt out there. What now? Your boy about to show us stuff. It was close. Well, I know you better not niggas have school for fight. Nah, it was nothing like that. I was gonna have to step up and help Uncle Dave handle his business. Man, it wasn't gonna be no fight. I put out them balls on Dave. What happened? Hey, it was self-defense or family defense. I kind of let Uncle Dave handle both of the things that was going on. Man, you know him. I can't handle some bad things. Wait, the Henderson boys? Yeah, they tried to walk him Uncle Dave, and he wasn't about to back down. Man, why did you call a text me? Yeah, right, Mom. Hey, bro, you hold that punch while I text my mom. They're trying to take his back. Man, that's the atheist thing I say. Put my life on the line for this country? I can't handle some street bugs. Look, ain't nobody gonna take nothing from me. You've been down in Second Street, didn't you? Sure, what you know. I don't use drugs. I use medical marijuana. Just for purpose. I have to choke on my eyes. Well, you know there's nothing wrong with your eyes. You can see your way down there well enough. See how well that works? I got 20 for a nickel bag. Okay, just don't let that weed get you so crazy that you get yourself killed and my son. So I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, and they dream about messing with me. They better wake up and have a heart attack. And anyway, it wasn't about no weed. They didn't like my answer to their question. What was the question? They asked me, what was it like to have a mama who was crazy? And I asked them, what was it like to have a mama who was a hoe? Yes, I did. Why did you bring him home, Josh? Bring him home? You know what he's like when he takes his medicine? Josh, that's not funny. We come up with you.
You see that on Facebook?
But Uncle David didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
I'm about to snatch fighters, man.
And both of you know that, please.
Yeah, just one. No. Okay.
She said so.
I'm about to pull a move on this. Boy, but look,
Okay, hold on, shit, but now I still don't see it.
wasn't backing down. In fact, they looked a little scared. They were scared.
I see your past one, but I don't see your other one.
Yes, sir. You know you do that. Right. I'm keeping some of his daddy ain't David.
You have a no ordinary days thing up there, but you don't have. I've been looking for it. I ain't found it yet.
Okay, it's that says it's live now. Okay. I'm supposed to do that. So now let's see.
Yeah, it looks like it's live.
It's the wrong one.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Simone, this is serious. Somebody could have gotten hurt. But they didn't, Jamie. They didn't. So chill. It was all praying. You do what the happened here. I mean, you can stand and say a prayer to yourself at church. I was going to pray when I want to Simone, I got a friend, but you don't know who it's been. I was praying. I know it's right about now. Come on. Morning. What you on your way up?
Yes, I have a good morning. I don't think Jane made any coffee. Mama, Pastor Gilmore is here. Pastor Gilmore, listen, you do not have to struggle with political or correctness with me. No, I have not been to church, and no, I don't plan on coming to church.
Well, Simone, it is not unusual for a person to suffer faith crisis in their life.
Oh, I'm not having a faith crisis, Clinton. I don't have faith, except for in me.
We have faith for you. Oh, that's it. I know you feel like the church has let you down, but
Sir, listen, you preach and teach of a God who is with us always, of a God who can do anything, of a God who never fails. Well, he failed this time, an epic fail.
sister, what I hope I teach is that what God's our Father, he does things in his own way, his own time. And though we may not understand, God doesn't make mistakes.
Well, I'll let you believe that. But for me, if your God can't be there when I need him, I don't need him. Excuse me, I don't want to work. Toodles.
Hello? Hello?
Y'all help me.
Yeah.
So we can see the screen. We can only see your picture on the wall.
Okay, hold on. Let me just stop it and go back. Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean, she thinks I'm just more crazy than before from going back to church.
Okay, we have a few technical difficulties. We're going to go back and start it from the beginning. Give me just a second, and we're going to go back and get it going.
I wasn't expecting you to do that.
Okay, let me know if you can see it now.
Man, Mom, I almost had to
Can
dirt
you
out
see
out
it?
there.
Huh?
Your boy about to show us
Okay.
stuff. It was
Right.
close. Yeah, I know you better not get kicked out of school, right? Nah, it was nothing like that. I was going to have to step up and help Uncle Dave handle his business.
Man, it wasn't gonna be no fight. I'm putting out them boys on that.
Hey, it was self-defense or family defense. I could have let Uncle Dave handle both of the things that was going on.
I ain't no help. I can't look at them bad.
Wait, the Henderson boys? Yeah, they tried to walk up Uncle Dave, and he wasn't about to back down. Damn, Dylan, bro, why are you calling a text me? Yeah, right, Mama. Hey, bro, you hold that punch while I text my mom. They're trying to take his back.
Man, I spent 8 years spent out saying, put my life on the line for this country. I can't handle some street bullets. Look, ain't nobody gonna take nothing from me.
You've been down on Second Street again, haven't you?
So what you know, I don't do drugs. I use medical marijuana. Just for purpose. I have trouble with my eyes.
Well, you know there's nothing wrong with your eyes. You can see your way down there well enough.
See how rare that word? I got 20 for a nickel bag.
Okay, as long as that weed gets you so crazy that you get yourself killed and my son.
Look, I'm a veteran, United States Marine Corps, and they dream about messing with me. They better wake up and have a heart attack. And anyway, it wasn't about no weed. They didn't like my answer to their question.
What was the question?
They asked me, what was it like to have a mama who was crazy? And I asked them, what was it like to have a mama who was a hoe? Yes, I did.
Why did you bring him home, Josh?
Bring him home. You know what he's like when he takes his medicine.
Josh, that's not funny. We're going to have to figure out what to do with Mom gets home.
But Uncle David didn't do anything wrong.
I'm about to snatch fire to their ass for sure.
Yeah, and they only have your age and twice your size.
That don't mean nothing. I'm about to put my moves on.
Boy, sit down.
But look, I'm about to get the boys. You better tell her, Josh.
He wasn't backing down. In fact, they looked a little scared.
They were scared. I finna put some of their little natural blood. That's what's up.
Now look at the example you set for Josh right now.
Yeah, don't let nobody run over.
Yes, sir. You know you do that.
Right. I'm teaching him something that his daddy ain't.
David! Just show him to pick up the bed, please.
Who we spoke today was nothing but crisis after crisis. Because your girl worked that vaccine twice, you can know every day is fine.
That's fine, Mom, but we got our own little crisis going on right here.
Yeah, that's the shit. Cindy actually got a lunch day. But usually he's all about business. But today's like he was spilling out like you are. Oh, weird. Oh, is that a promotion? Happy good girls. Yeah, it's watch.
David almost got him. He had Josh in the middle of his mess.
What?
Big deal out of that.
Come on, Simone, this is serious. Somebody could have gotten hurt.
But they didn't, Jamie. They didn't. So chill. It was all praying. You do what did happen here?
I mean, you can stand and say a prayer to yourself at church.
Baby, I was gonna pray when I was on my face.
Simone, I got a friend that you don't know from Steve.
I must be praying. I know you can pray, but no.
Simone.
Morning, looks like you're on your way out.
Yes, I have an early morning. I don't think Janie made any coffee. Mama, Pastor Gilmore is here.
I haven't seen you in church yet. I know you want to deal with what's up on your family.
Pastor Gilmore, listen, you do not have to struggle with political or correctness with me. No, I have not been to church, and no, I don't plan on coming to church.
Well, Simone, it is not unusual for a person to suffer a faith crisis when a major life event.
Oh,
By yourself.
I'm not having a faith crisis, Clinton. I don't have faith, except for in me.
We had faith before your mom got sick. I know you feel like we the church have let you down, but
Sir, listen, you preach and teach of a God who is with us always, of a God who can do anything, of a God who never fails. Well, he failed this time, an epic fail.
sister, what I hope I teach is that while God's all powerful, he does things in his own way, his own time. And though we may not understand, God doesn't make mistakes.
Well, I'll let you keep believing that. But for me, if your God can't be there when I need him, I don't need him. Excuse me, I got to work. Toodles. Y'all have a good day. I'm sorry. I tried to. But she shuts down as soon as I mention about the Bible or the church. I mean, she thinks I'm just more crazy than before from going back to church. Well, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting you, but you can have a seat.
I didn't see you at church from yesterday, so I decided I hope it's not too real. You everything all right?
No, well, David got stopped again. I mean, Tim Brady was on duty. And I mean, this is the only reason why he didn't go to jail. I mean, he brought him home.
That's a blessing. You the David came to medicine.
Yeah, well, this time it was the alcohol. He goes in for
along for a while, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. I mean, he thinks everything and everybody is against him. You know, he used to be so happy and fun-loving, but now, at times, to tell you the truth, he scares me.
Sister, what changed the person? He did what, 2 tours in the military?
Yes.
Sometimes military folk come back with spoils that we shouldn't see.
Yeah, but it's not always the fight. You know, at times he just sits and stares for hours. I mean, tears rolling down his face. I mean, but he never said a word. You know, Janie said a couple of weeks ago that he was just like that, except he had a gun in his lap. I mean, scared her to death. Took Josh and left.
Really had issues that I know with this man, or maybe it's the cancer. I'm not a doctor, but it seems like it's something PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder.
You know what, Pastor? I don't know much about that, but I will look into it.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about something else. That's my race stuff. I know some kind of way about the situation.
You know what? I don't think that you could have done anything about it.
I know, but it was like a flashback.
Flashback?
You remember I lost my brother that point?
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, my God, such a terrible accident.
It wasn't an accident. They killed him.
Oh, no, I mean, I didn't know that.
No one did. Jen and his wife tried to decide that it would be best if our mother and the kids thought that it was an accident. I mean, mother was dealing with a second bout with cancer. I couldn't do that to her.
You know what, Pastor? I understand that. You know what? The worst thing in the world is to have to bury your child.
That's why I should have seen the change in you. I should have recognized the sign.
You know, there are doctors who have studied for years who missed the signs.
They talked to me several times before he passed. He told me he had an issue. I told him to pray about it.
And you know what? I'm afraid that a lot of church folks are guilty of that.
Gina said that he was having mood swings, doing drugs. So when he said he was hallucinating and hearing voices, I just thought he was.
So they didn't get no help? I mean, counseling? Nothing?
No, ma'am. He was afraid if he could job found out that he would lose his career. He worked too hard to let that happen.
So you're telling me that his job, they couldn't tell that there was something wrong?
No, ma'am. He started missing work, disappearing all days at a time. I mean, one night he got so mad he beat Gina so bad she had to be hospitalized.
Oh, my Lord!
Gina told the police that she was attacked. She didn't want Nate to get in any trouble. It seemed like the more I prayed about it, the worse things got. Then 3 months later, I get the call. The police report said the Nate was driving and lost control of his car, but he didn't. He left Gina a note saying that he was afraid of hurting her and the kids.
You know what, Pastor? There is still so much stigma about mental illness.
But as a pastor, I should have recognized the signs, at least to some extent. That's why I feel like I failed you.
You know what, Pastor? I don't know. But I don't think that anyone can have stopped what happened. But I do think that you need to forgive yourself about your brother. Because saving the rest of the world won't bring him back.
Back then, on some level, I thought that being a pastor, not just his brother, was good enough to save him. I thought that I was so close to God to stop it.
You know what, Pastor? Life teaches us that sometimes that we can't pray our way out of. We have to pray our way through.
And look at him. The members, ministers to the members.
That's right.
Every pastor need a member like you.
Amen.
I'll talk to you soon, all right?
Okay, Pastor. Nice seeing you.
Yes, ma'am.
Just make sure you lock that door.
Oh, hey, Sterling, I wasn't expecting you.
Sorry for just stopping by like this.
Oh, it's no problem. You know that. Did I ever tell someone you called? Did she call you back?
No, she didn't. Which is why I'm here.
Okay, well, I gotta head out. I'm with Pastor and I gotta go pick up Josh.
I'll wait, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's not what I mean. You can stay. It's just Simone works some crazy hours. I really don't know when she get back.
Okay, I don't mind. I really need to talk to her. It's important.
Okay, well, get comfortable and I gotta go. Good luck. Oh, man.
can't get you to return any of my phone calls, text messages, or emails.
Sorry, I've been busy. I have a very important project coming up, and
Wait, more important than our daughter?
what's wrong with Raina?
You tell me. You the one that picked her up from school because she was sick.
Okay, that was nothing. I just want to take her for a ride in my new car.
And what? Your car don't run out 4 o'clock when school is out?
It's traffic.
She missed a test because of your foolishness.
Sorry, that's her best subject. She can smoke that in her sleep.
She wasn't supposed to smoke it in her sleep. She was supposed to take it during 6th period. But instead, she's out shopping and joyriding with you.
Okay, she's on the honor roll. Missing what class is it going to change that? And wait, why are we having this discussion?
Because we are her parents,
Okay.
Mom. We're supposed to be co-parenting her. How are we going to do that if we're on opposite sides about what's best for her?
How are we at odds, Sterling, if you want what's best for her and I want what's best for her?
What's best for her is for her to have structure,
She does.
boundaries,
Okay.
and consistency in her life.
Okay.
Isn't that what we agreed on when she decided to live with me?
Hold on. Don't come in here acting like you father wisdom. She chose to live with you because I was always busy working long hours, traveling, and she needed someone around.
Yeah, she needed a parent.
And what am I? And those checks I send every month, they go a long way towards making parenting easier.
This, our divorce, Raina's support, was never about money, Simone.
Okay, so then what did you have to pay support for?
I never asked you to pay support. I thought you knew the type of man that I am. If I couldn't support a child, I never would have had one. And what were you thinking giving her $5,000? She's 17, for God's sake.
So I can't give my daughter a gift?
$5,000? No.
I think you may be a little confused in the roles here, because...
Wait, I'm not confused at all. I'm the custodial parent.
Oh, really? What does that make me? Because the last time I checked, it took a 2-part
A
process.
sperm and an egg. The real work begins after childbirth.
Sterling, you better get out of my face. I don't have time for this. I don't. I really, really don't.
Okay. I'm sorry. But you got to see, Simone. Giving her that money made absolutely no sense.
Why? Because you didn't give it to her?
Simone, I'm not in competition with you for the love of our daughter.
You must be in competition with something.
No,
because-
what I am is angry
For what?
and concerned about how you are manipulating Raina.
Manipulate?
Expensive gifts, money, calling all hours of the night, disturbing her sleep.
So now I can't give my child a gift or call her?
Not at 3 o'clock in the morning, no. And $5,000, Simone, $5,000. It's not her birthday, it's not Christmas or graduation. Why?
So now I need a special occasion just to show my child that I love her.
Money don't show folks that you love them, Simone.
You know who said that, Sterling? People who don't have money.
You know what? I refuse to get sucked into this gravitational pull of your madness. Not today. The issue is you giving her that money, and on top of that, not even telling me about it. I found out because Lala mother called me and told me Raina bought Brittany $1,000 purse.
Okay. But she's sharing. She's not selfish.
Simone,
What?
she's a great kid.
She is.
But this has made her a little like,
A little what?
you know what? Never mind. I'll deal with it.
Deal with what?
Making a sensible decision and putting that money into that savings account.
No. That's my money. I gave her that money for her to enjoy. That's my money. You can't touch my money.
No, that's her money. And as a decision maker in my home, I'm going to do what I feel is in the best interest of Raina. And that's taking that money, which is her money, and putting it into that savings account until I can come up with a sensible spending plan for a 17-year-old girl.
See, Sterling, that's why I left you. So small-minded, no backbone, scared to do anything.
Simone, you left me because you wanted to prove you didn't need a man.
Well,
And I let you leave because I will always be a man.
so you really gonna make me look like a fool for giving my child just a little spending money? Really? Is that what we really doing?
Simone, there are so many things in life way more valuable than money. If you want to make a difference in her life, instead of giving us some spending cash, spend time with her.
I just took a full ride in my car.
Simone, with all that money you're making right now, I'm gonna need you to go buy some cigarettes.
Bye, Sterling. Thank you for coming over, Sterling. About a new lock, Sterling. Oh, why I tell you? Lord, I don't know what's going on with my family, but I know you do.
Please don't let me be a stumbling block.
Are you taking your medication? I'm fine. I wasn't talking to myself. I was praying. Oh, might be better if you talk to yourself. Something wrong.
You know, I know that all this stuff has caused you to doubt God.
I don't doubt your mama. I just don't believe it.
Simone,
Don't Simone me. It is what it is. You spent your whole life falling all across the altar. And what does that got to mean?
you know what, Simone? I can't explain why God allows some things to happen, but I do believe that He has a master's plan.
Well, you keep believing that.
You know, I know that you have been under a lot of stress with this new position, and things around here haven't been so ideal, but I pray that...
Please, no.
I'm sorry?
Don't pray for me. I don't need it.
Everybody needs prayer, Simone. Even people that don't believe in God needs prayer.
Not me.
No, you should.
No, you, mama. These are your beliefs. And even though I may not understand them, I don't say much, but they're yours. So don't come pushing that holy roller stuff on me. Not anymore.
Oh, Simone. I mean, baby, you used to be so active in church. I mean, you was part of the women's group, the choir, the mission. Baby, God wants to restore your relationship. I mean, if you was just sick here and...
Mom, listen. I saw God when Daddy got killed. I saw God when my marriage was falling apart. I saw God when my child decided to go live with her father instead of me. I saw God that after I spent years in school, I couldn't even buy a job.
Oh, baby, God's timing is not ours.
When I sought God, I mean, I prayed and I fasted for Him not to let you lose your mind. And nothing. Well, now I am done seeking your God. And you say He wants to restore our relationship? Well, next time you talk to Him, tell Him He better come looking for me. Because I sure as hell ain't looking for Him.
Well. That's episode 1. How did you like it? Okay, we'll be back on September 7th with more Monday Magic. We may even get a couple of the cast members to come in and talk to you guys for a minute. But we want to thank you so much for coming. Make sure you spread the word. We put information about the National Alliance of Mental Illness in the comments. If you know anybody, if you need it, there's no shame in trying to get help. If you have family members, friends, co-workers, contact them and let them know they have an abundance of information and programs that can help you, not only if you have it, but also if you know how to deal with someone who does. So we're going to ask you to keep us lifted. Let's keep us going. And we appreciate you so much for coming out. If you can, go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate it. We're trying to hit that 100 mark so we can get our URL. We're still a little bit away from that. So go out there and tell Pookie and them and all your cousins and friends, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But we'll be back again in September. We may try to do a little bit of a talk back, or we may try to get someone from the Mental Illness Alliance to come in. But anyway, we want to thank you so much again for supporting us these last 4 or 5 months. We appreciate it. We love you muchly. And please, please be safe out there. Good night.